Very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video, the Playwright for JavaScript series. It's going to be very short video. Okay, it's a very simple right concept, right? How to handle basic authentication with the help of Playwright with JavaScript. For example, right, there is this application Internet Hero app.com. So right events right, if I launch this, it's asking for username and password, then only can access this website. In a lot of companies, right, there'll be right for accessing an application, there'll be basic authentication. If you enter your right associate ID and password, then only you can access the particular application. Okay, so you need a basic authentication to do, then only you can have right use or right perform the operations on the application. How to handle that with the help of Playwright with JavaScript, that is what we are going to see in this particular video. Okay, so let me go to the my project. I hope you're all seeing watching from the very first video. So it's almost 20 videos we uploaded, and this is going to be one of the video. Okay, so I'm just create a new file under the test folder. So I'm just going to give basic authentic basic auth dot js. Okay, so I just give a file name basic auth dot js. Okay, let me create a file. Let me go to any of my previous code. Okay, I'll just copy the existing one, and then I'll come here, then I will paste it. Okay, so what I'll do is right, I'll just remove the most of the code. Okay, only except the launch the browser. Okay, so now what I did here is first is right, I am just importing the chromium package from the Playwright. So chromium package is used to launch the chromium browser. So first we need to import the chromium package from the Playwright. Okay, this is the first line of code I've added. Next one is I'm going to add async, right, default async, which is there in Playwright, but for each right actions which you are going to do in the application, it's going to await and it's going to do the perform that particular action. So inbuilt right await we are adding, for that I'm using async here. Next one is I'm using a chromium dot launch method to launch the chromium browser in a headless state false, that is going to run in a foreground, and I'm going to store it in a reference called as browser. Okay, so this line of code is going to launch the chromium browser in a headless false state. Okay, and after that, after launching the right browser, I need to create a context. Let me create a context here. So I'll just create constant. I'll create a reference variable called context equal to await. Okay, and then I'll give browser dot, okay, new context. So I'm just creating a new session here, new separate session in the chromium browser to perform whatever operation we are going to do. Okay, so instead of closing that, let me right, since we are going to handle a separate session, let me open a curly bracket. Okay, now I will just create right, make sure I'm giving my authentication here, that is credentials. Okay, http credentials and colon, I will open a curly bracket here, and then I'll give my credentials here, that is username and password. Okay, so the username and password for that site is admin. Okay, and the password for that site is right, admin. Okay, so password. Okay, now right, let me give, so password. Okay, now let me, okay, so now I created right a context here, that is right, creating a new context with the, I'm just adding the http credentials there. Okay, so add the http credentials with the username, admin and password. So this is going to launch a browser and add the username and password and click the right sign in button. Okay, so now I just click enter username and password. Now it's going to in the context, new context is going to add the credentials. Now I'm going to add constant page await. Here instead of browser we'll add the context. In the new context create a new page. Okay, so browser on not browser context dot new page. Okay, now I'm just going to navigate to the method. Right, I'm going to copy the URL and I'm going to paste it. With the help of go to method I'm going to launch the that particular application. Okay, and after launching it I'm just going to get the printed content there. Okay, console dot log. Okay, then I give await page dot text content. Okay, so I'm going to get the text content body there. Okay, this one body there. Okay, so now it's going to search for body text content. All right, and it's going to print it in the console. Okay, so it's going to the page and search for text content right with body and it's going to print it. Okay, now I'll close the browser. Okay, now I'll copy the timeout code. Okay, so it will wait for 5 seconds. This line of code, right? Wait page dot wait for timeout 5 seconds. It's going to wait for 5 seconds and then it's going to close the browser. Okay, let me save the file. Navigate to the test folder. So my file is under the test folder. So I'm navigating to the test folder. Now I'll run the code. For running, we use node and the file name with the extension. Okay, basic auth.js. Okay, now let me run it. So right, next time no need to give the credentials. Is right. So you can see, right, congratulations, you have proper credentials. We are given added and credentials there. Okay, so and it did right print this one. Okay, so now this is how, right, we can handle the authentication with the help of uh, Playwright with JavaScript. Okay, so if the, in any application you have an authentication, if you want to handle it while during your execution time, so you can add in the context your HTTP credentials, what is the username and what is the password, and in the context you can create a new page and then enter a URL and do whatever operation you want to do in that particular application. Okay, in this video I just created printed the content. Okay, the whatever the content which is there right with the body, I just printed it and right create right took a content and just printed it with the help of console.log, and I just waited for 5 seconds and closed the browser. Okay, so this is how right you can handle the basic authentication with the Playwright with JavaScript. Okay, so hope this video is very useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Continue to follow the remaining part of videos. Slowly we are moving to the framework, that is test runner, then BDD, BD page object model style with Allure reporting and little bit of configuration with DevOps. That is what we are slowly moving forward. Continue to follow the series of videos. Thanks for watching. Meet you soon in the next part of video. Bye.